Hello Virgos, thank you so much for coming for your spiritual ascension read. In this read, I already pulled oracle messages from the ascended masters, and the one that came for you was Thoth. Okay, so Thoth's oracle message for you before we even look at the whole read is that Thoth is a high priest in the golden era of Atlantis. Okay, led his tribe to South America to become the Inca civilization. He thought that when every single aspect is in tune, the whole is automatically in harmony. Your guidance is to bring all parts of your life and your body into alignment so that you enjoy perfect health and happiness. Imagine every cell of your body is part of an orchestra. Let your thoughts conduct a magnificent concert of radiant well-being. Attune each area of your life to a higher purpose so that your life is celebrated. The affirmation for this ascended master is, my life and my health are in perfect harmony. That is so beautiful for Virgo. It's very much in alignment. And the oracle message for you Virgos that Thoth had for you was, teaching is giving and caring. Teaching is giving and caring. Don't worry about what others believe or think of you. Okay, it's interesting because to me Thoth is connected to the Mercury planet. You know, I think it's a fact, and so he rules Mercury. So this makes so much sense, and you're Virgo, so it makes so much sense that this ascended master is who came for you. Okay, now if you're coming from the shorts, I appreciate you, and if you're new, I appreciate you. I hope you enjoyed this read. You decide to subscribe, like, share, and come back and see me okay, next week, because I have new readings each week. Now if you're old, I appreciate your loyalty, and I hope you enjoy this read, and I really love and appreciate you. Okay, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna also get into the first thing we're going to do is look at the exact spiritual initiation you're going through at this time. All right, my Virgos. Okay, this is gonna be fun. After we look at the initiation, we're going to look at tools we're going to use. We're going to look at how this is playing out in your chakras. We're going to look at the gifts you're getting from this, you know, the places and tools you're using on your spiritual ascension path. We'll get final advice and everything for you. Okay, let's go ahead. All right, what initiation are you going through right now, Virgos? Right, so you got the Thanatos. Thanatos is I'm gonna read that because I honestly don't know what that is. Give me a second, Virgos, because I don't want to miss out on any important information for you. Your spiritual ascension is too important for me to just rely on my knowledge or intuition on its own. Some of these things is very potent when you read it. Yeah, the book is in here. Let's go ahead. Let me get this initiation and read it to you. It will tell you whether it is true, if you are really on this initiation path or not. Okay, so Thanatos is death. Okay, grieving, mourning, bearing witness to all that is. Okay, bearing witness to all that is. When it's dark, fear or insensitivity to old age, illness, the dying. Okay, so let's read this. It is tempting to oversimplify death and sum it up as transformation, but a true archetypical resonance of Thanatos cannot be easily assimilated or contained. Death is ongoing and omnipresent, an eternal response to the gift of birth. Witnessing the ending of another being, creature, phase, or stage has deep consequences for the psyche. We are forever changed by Thanatos as it sweeps us under its wings, making us relinquish control in every form. It leaves a mark of ash upon our heart, signifying we have touched the cups of the underworld and will return to the land of the living eventually with more compassion and wisdom to share. This capacity is needed in our world. One who has faced the annihilation of tinnitus can face anything. When this card appears, it signifies an initiation into the underworld. You hear that? An initiation to the underworld. Okay, so from what I'm getting, it's very straight to the point, because that was quite a bit of reading. I don't want to hold up your reading. It's going to be an intense, long reading a little bit. So I hope you have the patience. You can go and come back and watch it slowly so you don't miss out, because I'm going deep. This is my favorite, tarot read. And so I don't want to be cheap with the information. I like to go deep. This is my favorite and most important tarot card read in the whole month. Since I started my channel. I don't play with my spiritual ascension reads. So if you're really serious about growing spiritually, this is my favorite. This is the one to be watching. Okay, so let's go ahead. Of course, I have love, money, your life purpose, which is connected to your North Node. Then, I have many other fun stuff, fashion, tarot, all that. But this is my favorite. This is serious business. Okay, let's go ahead and see how this is coming through as yourself, my Virgos. How you're expressing this ascension. But anyway, what I wanted to say is initiation to the underworld is deep. It's just scary deep. I feel like this could translate in some sort of even mediumship, all right? Helping dead people, dealing with dead people, your ancestors, to even move on and transition. The fact that that when people are dead, you can still see them, I feel like a lot of you Virgos probably see dead people all the time. You dream about dead people. They talk to you like they are still living, you probably help dead people cross over. You bring about some conclusions and stuff. It may be playing out like that already, but you're a medium for sure. Okay, that's an interesting thing, but you're definitely understanding what it means to transition, and I don't think you're that scared of it, but it is what you are doing now. But let's go ahead and see how this initiation is going through you. The deck for the self-expression is coming through as you being the healer, right? You see the snake. It's all about shedding the unseen, talking about spirits. And the pilgrim, it's the pilgrimage. It's a journey to the underworld, isn't it? So this is how you're coming off like the pilgrim. You're coming off as someone who's definitely on a spiritual journey, right? That's how it's expressing on your spiritual path. Who's journeying to the underworld to figure out how to come out on the other side of things, right? So this is how it's playing out. You know how some people just religiously, they call themselves going on a pilgrimage, all right? Who they travel around places. You're doing this on the internal. Your spiritual awakening is a form of pilgrim. And then if you are traveling the world and learning new information, like going to Egypt and different sacred grounds and stuff like that, it's definitely all connecting the dots to your spiritual journey, the pilgrim. Okay, so that's how it's really translating for you, my Virgos. Your life is a journey. Everything that is happening to you on your spiritual path, it is putting you through the underworld, right? Giving you true understanding of the after death, or after death. It's really bringing the Egyptian concepts into my mind, because the Kemet Egyptian stuff is, study of the dead. So that book, what's the name of that book? Something about the dead. You should read that book if you haven't read it. It will really help with your ascension. Oh my God, I can't remember. Is it P. Allen? Something P. Allen. Okay, let's go ahead and see the tools you're using on this ascension path, Virgos. the stone. So I think these are different type of gemstones that you can use. You know, whatever desired outcome you're looking for, you just look for the appropriate gemstones and it will definitely help you. I think that this is all like subjective to you, you know. Some people gemstone doesn't work for them, but you, it does. It's part of the tools you can use, okay, to reach any desired goal. So you can bond with your gemstones and activate them, and it will do wonders for you. Okay, so that's the tool you're using on your ascension path here. Yeah, you probably should have, or you already have, loaded different type of gemstones in your house. You can manifest anything and do anything with those. It will enhance your abilities. Okay, let's look at the place that when you are or where you go, it will really enhance this gift for you, my Virgos. That one. Look at that, the dead end. Ooh, energy doesn't lie. Energy does not lie. Don't let anybody deceive you that energy is not real. The dead end. Look, it's like almost in the woods and then somebody trying to come out of the dead. Like almost like, you know how you watch the horror movies and people are buried alive or locked up in some, you know, forest, and then they have to come out and their hands come out first, trying to come out for air. That's what it looks like. Somebody coming from the dead or being trapped in a closed place. You know, it's really interesting. So I feel like, you guys don't want to hear what I'm thinking. There is some type of breathing exercise that I know that I use to open my 7th chakra. I learned it on from an Indian spiritual guru. Okay, and it's about holding your breath as long as you can. Okay, and I'm telling you, that technique gets me right there to my third eye, and I start seeing the colors and everything so quickly. I connect so quickly, and it hurts and it's intense, but if you keep doing it over and over, you get better at it. And like putting your hands and covering your eyes, you know, and covering your nose and putting your hands on your lips and closing your nose. So it's like submerging yourself in a like death, like for a temporary moment. Okay, that is what I do. Putting these two on the eyes, this on the nose is what he told me, this on the lips, these two on the lips, on the side of the lips, and then closing your ears with your thumbs, and then taking in that deep breath and holding the breath for as long as you can. I'm telling you, it's like it's like being dead for a minute, and that is the energy. And I feel like it really, the reason why I know it works is that it works for me because I do it. It doesn't take too long for me to reach my spiritual connection where I start to see whatever I want to see in my third eye. So I know that this is a form, a way that you can use to connect to the to this vibration, okay, with your death pilgrim kind of stuff. Okay, now this dead end, that's one clue for you that I have to tell you, that it will help you with this ascension. It will really open up your crown. That means that it will help you to deal with the dead and the unseen and all of that stuff. Okay, so now the other thing that I'm seeing here too is that literally go out to the forest all the way to the dead end. When you are at the dead end, you can meditate there, do your invocations there, do your rituals there, pray there, stay there for a while. That will activate stuff in you. Okay, sometimes you can drive to the cul-de-sac if you're not going to go to the forest or to the mountain and, you know, into nature. You can go to the cul-de-sacs, drive all the way to the dead end of the street, park your car there, do your thing. It is activating to you. It is a space where, you know, when you feel like you gotta come out for air, claustrophobic areas. I'm not saying go and kill yourself, oh, people. Don't take this to extreme and die and come and catch me and come and report to me that, oh, this tarot card reader said I should go and bury myself alive, oh, and then I'll become more spiritual. If you go and do that, don't go and do that. I showed you the right way to do it. The right way to do it to open the crown to that level is what I showed you before. But you can go to these physical dead ends and perform your rituals. Okay, so that is another thing there. Let's move on. We got all that. Let's look at how this is gonna play out and how it's playing out in your chakras. Okay, Ascended Master Toph, how is this all playing out through the chakras for Virgos, please? Okay. Okay. Underneath the chakra deck, we have the money chakra. So I know it's connected. But let's look here. It looks like this is playing out in a way where the highest chakra here, let me see. No, actually it's not. You have two main stronger chakras that this energy is playing out. It's playing out through your sexuality. Alright, you being open, the sacral chakra in that area, and your pleasures and enjoyments. So in areas where you are dealing with your beauty, what you need to be doing to make you feel like you're also living a pleasurable life, you know, sharing, honoring your sexual energy, your feelings with someone very intimate to you, you becoming open. All right, it's working out in these areas in your sacral chakra. All right, and then when we go to the let me also go to the base. This is also bringing about a lot of grounding energy. You're taking this energy and you're making it more practical. So this could, you know, even mean that, you know, whatever intensity or whatever growth you're experiencing spiritually, you know how to make it practical and make it work for you and make it stable within your life. You go into nature, you blend with nature, and you are releasing and letting go, and nature is strengthening you. You have this, you know, flow going on, okay, and this makes you ground the heavy energy that you carry on, that happens to you during your sleep or during any spiritual transmission. You're able to bring it back into nature, ground this, and actually make it something that you can even make money out of. I feel, you know, to become presence in your situation at a particular time, you know, is very essential here. So you're able to ground the energies very well. Okay, I also see that in your solar plexus, it definitely strengthened it. It opened a different part in your solar plexus that allows you to become very strong. All right, in your decision making, you have become very courageous, and you are able to change, you know, decisions without, you know, second guessing yourself. You know that you have the free will and the choice to make whatever, and you know that all it takes is for you to be courageous. So I think that this is playing out in the solar plexus, where it is pushing down the doors of you finding so much courage and so much willpower and strength in yourself to make any decision and to make the choices that is suitable for you at any time in your life. So I really like that. I really like that a lot. All right, I see that music does a lot. You probably channel a lot of information through music. I feel like, you know, with this, you know, even with the solar plexus, I feel like this makes you so brave that you're not afraid to deal with the dead. You're not afraid to deal with, you know, dealing with spirits. Also, I wanted to add that because it came out the back of my mind. But the song, the music, you could have a musical talent, or you're able to channel spiritual information when you listen to certain type of vibrational music. I think music itself, depending on the energy or the high the hertz, is it hertz they call it, is able to do wonders for you spiritually. Raise your vibration, lower your vibration, whatever it is. I also think that you're able to get information downloads and connect spiritually through listening to sound, and that is a powerful spiritual gift. All right, most of us have that, and it's all connected to that telepathy, vibration. I see that you are a powerful manifester, and your secret weapon, secret thing that you use is visualization. Anytime you put that image in your eyes, that thing, whatever it is that you visualize and manifested through visualization, comes to you quick. So this is why you are such a wealthy person, aren't you? You're always getting what you want financially and stuff, because you know how to manifest and you know your tools. So I really like that for you. Let's go ahead and see at this time which gifts. This is spiritual gifts. This is enhancing or like igniting in you. All right, my Virgos. One more Tahuti for Virgos. What spiritual gifts are they getting? Thank you so much. So this is really making, like your creative expression is off the chain. Seriously, especially if you breathe and like you taking your deep breaths and you do your breath work, your creative expression is off the chain. And this could be coming in any form of artistic mind, school. This could be like showing off in so many ways. You are just a creative, all right, artistic. Look at that. You probably are an artist. You paint. You're probably a creative writer. Any form of arts, you are in it. So this is the gift that is igniting in you because of this ascension. That's beautiful. All right, so your spiritual work, your artistic work is ignited with spiritual energy. So it's like your work is not just work, it's spiritual. All right, whatever you're sketching, whatever you are writing is like spiritually like ignited. It is not just a physical art piece. It's got channeling going on. You're channeling the artwork. It is spiritual arts. Okay, that's how I'm seeing it. Okay, what am I doing next? Okay, we're looking at the dark side to this gift. The dark side to this gift is not meant for you to discard. It's meant for you to understand, take charge and integrate and use it to your advantage. Use your alchemy, all right? Because the dark side is not going anywhere. So don't think that you're going to demolish it. It's not going to work. Okay, let's go ahead and get it for you. One more to leave for Virgos. Obsession. So you could just get into something and you start obsessing over it. Okay, this could be anything. You could be obsessing over certain behavior patterns, certain somebody, your work, people, whatever, however you can apply obsession. This is the dark side to this gift. All right, you could be obsessed over maybe meditating, all right, and then you go crazy about it, and then it becomes a problem. So you have to understand the dark side to this, and then you have to work it through. That way it doesn't take over in a way that is going to destroy you. How do you use this obsessive energy? Are you going to use it to manifest something good, or are you going to use the obsessive energy to to go and hurt someone or to hurt yourself? Because you can use obsessive vibration to get what you want, because it will keep you focused and like to the detail. So I can see that, and it makes sense because your sign is detail oriented sign. So you like to hone it into things, and I can see how it can easily be obsessive. All right, because if you're paying that much close attention to the details, that can come off a little obsessive, so uptight and so detail oriented. It looks obsessive, like it has that tendency to become an obsession. It's very easy for you to get into that realm. Forgive me, Virgos, I'm getting incense. I need to get my incense burning in here. So that's what you hear. Now the next thing we're gonna do is what is the next thing? We're going to look at the blessings you're getting from this spiritual ascension, this initiation that you're going through at this time. All right, and that I use the tarot itself. Okay. All right, my virgins, my beautiful virgins. Tehuti, Toph, for Virgos, what blessings are they getting from this spiritual initiation? All right, I'm going to get 4 cards here. What blessings are they getting from this spiritual initiation? Thank you so much. Look at the 9 of coins showing up. Oh my God. Energy is not a lie. No matter where you go, you're always going to be who you are, however you put it. Whether you go through the spiritual route or you go through the physical route, what's your energy is your energy. Why is the 9 of coins here? 9 of coins is a Virgo card. We all know that, right? And it's showing up here. So your independence will always be secured. The fact that you don't have to rely on anybody will always be a given because of your spiritual ascension path. You will always be that elegant, beautiful, single, independent if you want to be single. All right? If you want to be single, you will be. You'll be financially fulfilled within yourself. That's another way of looking at it. Looking gorgeous and glamorous all the time. It's a blessing for you. All right? I'm hearing you'll be always looking youthful, younger. Okay, I also see that any sudden changes that comes to you will be overcome, and most of the time these changes are always going to lead you to some financial opportunities that's going to get you out of any financial losses, and you're always going to be defended, protected, and guarded by your spiritual ascension path. But I feel like you might be going through quite a bit of tower moments in your life, throughout your life. Intense sudden changes will happen, but it's a blessing in disguise for you, because out of that comes opportunities, financial opportunities. All right, and you getting over any losses that come. So yeah, whatever interrupts your financial flow will always be taken care of. You understand what I'm saying? Out of the down, here comes opportunity. Somebody coming to always help you, no matter how slow they are, no matter how whatever, you're always going to be taken care of. But I also feel like you personally are always going to have a steady stream of income and stability in your life. You're never going to be left out in the cold like that, where you are stranded, where you don't have somewhere to stay, and where you and your children are going to suffer. I don't think that's going to be your cup of tea. And if any of that stuff happened to you, it will change so quickly that you'll be surprised. You won't fall for too long if that happens. I don't see it happening to you. That's the blessing that comes with this. You are not going to suffer financially, not the way other people's get it. All right, I also see the defense energy, the protection energy, you persisting and being like staying and fighting through whatever it is to get what it is that you want is also something that comes through for you. All right, and will always be the blessing that comes with this initiation. Let's go ahead and get the final advice from Tehuti Toph for you, for Virgo, your spiritual ascension. Tehuti, what is your final advice for the Virgos? For the virgins, for the virtuous, woman and man of service. Final advice. Okay, there you go. So Tehuti says, choose freedom. Sometimes you may feel as though your way is blocked, but often that's just an illusion. You could free yourself from the obstacles, okay? That you are so focused on by choosing a different path. Turn your thoughts away from negativity and instead envision endless other possibilities you might act upon. Okay, so that's your final advice from your ascended master Tehuti. All right, Virgos, this is your spiritual ascension. Now you know what's going on with you, what path you're on. If it resonates, leave me a comment, let me know that it's resonating and this is exact, you know, ascension path you're going through. Leave me a like, also subscribe, come back and see me every week. I have new readings for you. All right, my Virgos, thank you so much and bye.